Hello and welcome to members, guests, and friends of the Can-Am Pipes and Drums. In this short video we're going to guide you on how to download the music files from the Scotland2014.ca website so that you can play the files with your bagpipe music writer program. In this particular case we are using Windows XP and we are browsing or surfing the web with Internet Explorer. Now you could be using a different computer that has a newer version of Windows. Perhaps you have Windows Vista or Windows 7, in which case we would suggest you watch one of the other videos that's posted on the music page. You might also be using a number of different browsers to surf the web. The most commonly used browser here in North America is Internet Explorer, and that's what we are using, but you could also be using Google's Chrome browser, or perhaps Mozilla's Firefox browser, or even Apple's Safari browser. All of those programs are good programs for surfing the web, or for browsing the web, as we say. But in this case, to make everyone's experience the same, we'll ask that you try to download the music using Microsoft's Internet Explorer. So we're going to work our way over to the new music page that you found here on the menu. We've changed the page just slightly, and here is the link that we want to click on to download the music files, Can-Am Pipes and Drums 2014 tunes.zip. But the question then is, what is a zip file? And that's where some of you might be encountering just a little bit of difficulty. Well, a zip file, it's like a small suitcase. And inside that suitcase, we've taken the 29 tunes that you want to use with Bagpipe Music Writer, and we've crunched those 29 files down as small as we can and zip them up inside this small suitcase. And that's what we've posted here on the website. This way you have only a single file to download instead of 29 files, and it's also been made as small as possible to make the download as quick as possible. This means that getting the music ready to play on your computer will be a two-step process. First, we need to download this zip file to your computer, and second, we'll need to open the zip file and remove or extract the 29 tunes back into their original format so that they're ready to play with your software. So let's give that a try. And here with Windows XP, it's quite simple. We use our regular left mouse button and give a click, and we'll be prompted, what would we like to do? Would we like to open or save this file? And the simplest thing to do to make things uncomplicated is let's save the file to your computer. So let's go ahead and click Save, and we're now prompted where and how we would like to save this file. We could change the name of the file in the box down here, but we'll leave the file name the same. And where on our hard drive would we like to save this file? Well, the best place would be to click on Desktop. That's going to be the easiest place to find it. And we'll click Save. And after a brief moment, you might even hear a little piece of music, and there you go, the file's been downloaded. So let's move our cursor to the top right and let's minimize our browser so that we can go back to our desktop, and let's see if the file is there. And sure enough, here it is, Can-Am Pipes and Drums 2014 tunes. And you can tell by looking at the icon with this little zipper that this is a zip file. So step one is done. We've downloaded the file to your computer, and now step two, we need to open up this zip file and pull out the 29 tunes back into their original format so that Bagpipe Music Writer can play them. So let's double click on this icon and a window will open, and here's our 29 tunes. And now we need to, here at the top left, click on Extract All Files to pull them out of this small suitcase. A small wizard will begin, and let's click Next. And here in this box, Windows is suggesting where we might like to extract these files. What it's suggesting is that on our desktop that it create a new folder and put the tunes in there, and we'll accept this, this default suggestion that it gives us. We'll click Next. The 29 files are extracted, and we're done. Just to keep Windows from popping up and making a mess of our short video, I'm going to uncheck this box, and then I'm going to click Finish. So that's done. We've extracted the 29 tunes. We're back to our previous window, the contents of our zip file. We can close this window. And now, if you look at your desktop, amongst the icons, you might see another new folder, and here it is here, called Can-Am Pipes and Drums 2014 Tunes. And if we double-click and open that folder up, we're going to see a window that looks remarkably similar to the last one. However, this is now 29 original files ready to play with Bagpipe Music Writer. They've now been uncrunched, or expanded, if you will, back into their original format. Now on your computer, you might see the .bww extensions or .bmw, or you may not. You might see just the beginning of the file name. And that's all right. Doesn't matter either way. At this point, we are unable to show you how the music would play because we do not have Bagpipe Music Writer installed on this computer. But I would suspect that if you were to double-click on any one of these files, that Bagpipe Music Writer would probably open and the tune would begin to play. But if you have any difficulty with that part, I would suggest that you contact your tour director, and he can give you a little more insight on how Bagpipe Music Writer works. But if you make it to this point here, then I would suspect you probably will encounter success. So that's how things work with downloading the music files from the 2014.ca website if you're using Windows XP. Again, if you're using Windows Vista or Windows 7, a slightly newer computer, then you'll want to watch this video over here. The process is pretty much the same, but the windows, the screens that pop up look a little bit different, and you might want to watch that video just to see how things look.